Finally, well, the turmoil in late 75 all through 76, with the concurrence of the General Assembly and both major political parties' participation, we were able to resolve that situation, and the bank stayed open. And what I don't think most people realized, ladies and gentlemen, is this, that every dollar that the state had was in that bank at the time, including a great many school districts, municipalities, and the counties as well. If that bank's door had closed, we would have really, as the governor said, been bankrupt. And consequently, I said that with tongue-in-cheek. That would have really been a fiasco. Can you imagine if every dollar you had, except your fixed assets such as buildings and highways and we couldn't very well sell those. We needed them for everything we used them for. If the bank had closed, every dollar we had would have been tied up, and a little bit of protection in the FDIC, $40,000 wouldn't amount to anything as far as the millions were concerned. And consequently, it was necessary, absolutely necessary, to keep the bank open, keep it going, hopefully, so that it could indeed recover, of course, of which it has. And now then, the present administration, hopefully, will be able to sell the bank in concurrence with what the commission has approved, and along with the General Assembly action and the banking commissioner and the minority stockholders joining together. Eventually, the state will indeed get out of the banking business. But it was a tremendous problem, believe me, to exist from day to day, that Farmers Bank problem, and with the help of FDIC, never before in the history of its existence had it gone to the extreme to bail a bank out of $40 million worth of non-accrual assets that caused the bank to have its major problems in late 1975. It's working out, and it's only been a few weeks ago up in Trenton, on the day that the commission announced the proposed sale, that the governor estimated that he would get, or be the recipient of, meaning the state, of course, would be the recipient, he hoped, of about $11 million in interest on the bank deposits above and beyond what needs to be kept there in order to keep the FDIC agreement that we're able to execute at that time. Many problems being governor. I enjoyed the opportunity to serve. As I know each of my predecessor as well as the present administration, it's a great opportunity to serve in this state and to know so many people and to mingle with the people. And on one occasion, I remember I went 59 consecutive nights without eating an evening meal at home. But that was my own decision. Sometimes my wife would take me to task a little bit, but I thought it was my way of going, and I enjoyed it, the opportunity to serve the state. And thank you so much for listening to me.